ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Banters and Bets Soccer Show. I'm your host, Papi, and yet again, I am with two gracious hosts, the Ghanaian Stallions. I come through with foreigners on this show, with people from other countries. You don't always have to listen to me, a Zambian. I have the gracious Boss Nana here, and someone new, Mr. Lloyd. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You know, it's good to have you here. Someone to argue
He's
with.
a newcomer.
Someone to argue with Boss Nana because he thinks his club is the best, but you know, it's important to have different views on football because football is a wide and great sport. And in this year, it's going to be very important with the World Cup happening and the Premier League and the other leagues that are starting this weekend. I would first like to ask you, what is your European all-time favorite club? Juventus, the old ladies. The current team, the only big six team that got relegated in the last 25 years.
But why do you have to bring that?
No, I'm just coming up with statistics. You know, my mind just remembered that in 2008 they had cheated and they got relegated.
Okay,
is that
fine,
so?
Fine.
I mean,
No,
that was what happened.
that it was what happened. But you know, it's football. We forgive you for doing that.
I mean, we said we paid for whatever.
Yeah, you did pay.
Whatever we were accused of.
What rightly accused of? Rightly accused. Even United, there's some brown papers that Sir Alex Ferguson used to play. But
Says a Chelsea fan.
No.
Abramovich, someone who was recently banned from England because of his dealings in the Ukraine-Russian war.
that wasn't
And
his
you have the
fault.
moral right to come in
Yes,
and talk about brand.
he's helping Ukraine build a good, stable. Anyway, the weekend had really good games in the Premier League. It was the first league, including the French league that started. There were some games starting off with the Arsenal match. Any views on that? I think it was a really good game.
Playing with.
Arsenal played. The name of the team has gone now.
Oh, you mean the club they played against the last time? Was it?
It was Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace. It was Vieira's homecoming.
I expected a draw.
Why? From Arsenal's preseason.
Preseason is nothing. I mean, basically.
Yeah.
I expected a draw because of last season's Crystal Palace, but it looks like the Arsenal team is building a bit mental
Stronger.
strength.
Yeah.
So
I think with that game, Crystal Palace had some clear good chances and they just couldn't.
They couldn't capitalize on it.
Yes.
They actually did lose a player in their midfield who was on loan at Crystal Palace, is back at Chelsea. I feel that was one of the key aspects in Conor Gallagher not being there. But they did play a good game. I did expect more from them, but Arsenal did pull out a good shift with Salabia back, Gabriel, including Ben White, having really strong defense and cut out Zaha. You know, Zaha, I call him the crybaby because he's always looking for a way to win a penalty or drop in on the box. But it was.
that sounds like a sterling description. Yeah, I mean that sounds more like a Chelsea player who was just.
No, but you see when you
do
came
you have any history with Zaha?
with Zaha,
I don't know.
Every club has history with Zaha. Every club has history with Zaha. With Zaha.
Yeah.
Zaha always will play the victim when he does something.
Against
He
Chelsea.
will, against all the clubs.
Yeah,
Especially you
But your
guys.
comment sounds very personal. It looks like you have something personal.
personal.
Against Zaha, honestly, I do feel, but it's not on a Chelsea perspective. It's on a football one. I feel he's talent-wise, he's good, but he's
Anyway, I understand a bit of what he's saying. I think he's got an issue with his attitude.
very
And
terrible attitude.
That's why he's where he is. That's why he probably might not. I mean, I know United signed him, and he could have done better under Feji, but he retired that very time. He actually signed him for United prior to his retirement.
Yeah.
So knowing Ferguson, the old man, he probably would have found a way to deal with such a character. But David Moyes, I mean, upon the rumor that the guy was shagging his daughter, made him go alone. He never came back. Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Oh, you should have known better.
So I mean, you sound like you have a personal beef with him, but
Yeah,
you don't know a lot of things about him.
No, the only beef I have is on the pitch. I didn't know about his
I thought
outside.
he might have visited Zambia one of his holidays to have tempered with one of the So if he has only one girlfriend.
No, my mother is my only girlfriend. I don't need girlfriends.
Okay. Well, whoever it is, he just denied you.
Now this is not football.
I'm telling you.
No, you see, that's the thing with United fans. They want to find other avenues.
To do what?
Liverpool draw at Fulham. I was really surprised, but again,
I wasn't surprised.
How come?
I mean, Fulham were newcomers.
Yeah.
They were playing against less pressure.
Okay.
They had nothing to prove. If someone has nothing to prove to
Okay.
you or anybody,
Yes.
they can go all out and they don't care whether they lose, they die. And that's where Fulham came from. Liverpool, of course, more or less one of the, on books, looks like one of the clubs that can win the league.
Yes.
They've lost money, but they've replaced him with a equally good player. So it was all obvious. I mean, those who bet will tell you that they lost the bet based on that scoreline, unless they did cash out.
No, actually, I made a prediction.
You lost.
No. I made a prediction for this match, particularly to say it's called the big team early match syndrome. All big teams failed to win at the 13:30 kickoff time. All big teams.
Okay.
This is a betting tip for the viewers. If there's a big team that plays at 13:30, do not guarantee them to win. It's either they'll lose or they'll draw the match. And that's what exactly happened.
Okay.
Yeah. All big teams.
Never heard that.
Last season, or
even those guys behind the camera.
even Man City last season, when they played an early kickoff match, they didn't win. It ended in a draw or they would lose. So that's that's what I went with when watching the game. But when
coming from our in-house research manager.
When I researched it really deep, I've seen the statistics to it. So that's why I would know how the league would end this season.
What do you mean?
I know how the league, from history and statistics, I know how it would end this season.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it for the Blues?
Unfortunately, it's for the other blue team.
Oh, okay.
This is being fair.
It's for the other blue team because even the bookies didn't think.
Well, City outrageously, I think, will win the league.
Are you sure?
It's sad that the English Premier League is turning into a farmers league.
It is sad.
It's sad.
I do hope.
But why is it sad when you are buying everybody?
No.
You are
We've only
fighting with
bought
Barcelona.
three players.
And if not Barcelona's intervention, you
Yeah.
have bought about 10 players by now. Almost
This is-
everybody that Barcelona has signed, Chelsea wanted the player.
Almost, of which there are only
Almost.
2 players.
You can see.
Only 2.
So meaning they would have signed all of them.
Of which these 2 players might not be registered by tomorrow.
That's their own issue.
And they'll be free agents and they'll come back crying to us.
Trust me, they will find a way.
Yeah, be through
What if all this
malicious.
is a fluke? I mean, they could just be up to something.
I mean, that's
Yeah, you know, I also feel I feel that they could be just be trying to create some panic scenario to make them be able. You look, the guy, the CEO or the board chair has a say to his other board members. What if he's trying to create a scenario to the fans that the club is as broke as it can be, and I'm just finding ways to sell some of your assets and commercial value to accommodate that, so that there will be less pressure on him going forward in the future. So you say, look, I came in. Yes, you can't trust these guys.
Because he wants to push
You
out.
can't trust them.
He does want to push out, but they
So
can't
you
leave.
put the club in a very compromising position, and then last minute things are going on, and you'll be there for okay, this guy has done the magic. He hasn't done anything.
But you know,
Look, don't tell me he doesn't know what he's doing.
no, he does
know
know
what they are doing.
Of course, he's been in this
It's been
for
a
long
plan.
time. He has been in this
He's
for
one
a
of
long
the
time.
top 4 or 5
Presidents.
best ever CEOs, club CEOs
He
ever.
is.
Laporta, ever. I mean, himself and the big man Florentino Perez are the top,
the Godfather.
like the top 2 ever. There was one, is it Berlusconi? Yeah, I mean those guys are prime on their own.
Yeah.
And hey, I don't say that because I'm a United fan.
Okay.
One of the best CEOs ever is David Gill. The man you wanted to steal, which you couldn't. First, it was Peter Kenyon, which Chelsea you managed to steal him from us because he was greedy. He had seen money, he had Abramovich, so he left. But David Gill, when you check his commercial value, what he brought to United and what he did, I mean, if David Gill was there, he would have signed good players. He's the one who signed the best player ever, arguably, to have played in the English Premier League. The old man, Cristiano Ronaldo. So
the arrogant man.
No, he's not arrogant. No,
he are good. No, he's good. No one can take that away from Ronaldo. But he is arrogant.
A woman who is beautiful, even when she walks, people get mad. They say she's walking in like
yeah, but
sits
you
on
see,
the wall.
Every
the
woman,
guy is just walking.
But every woman has her time of most wanted to history.
No, look.
Ronaldo is history now.
In this world, age catch-ups with all of us.
38.
But you know the good part. History will always say that someone could say, hey, your mother. When I knew your mother in the days, she was one of the top. They would say, before your father met her, she was top.
Yeah.
She even won me Zambia. She did this, she did that. Yeah. So that is history for you.
Okay.
So
we move on to Tottenham Hotspur's dominant display versus Southampton. They went down first, but they showed their class. 4 goals through a dominant. They would have scored more. I think Son was a bit selfish. Would have given Harry Kane more assists in this match, but he tried to go for the glory because I feel he wants to go for the golden boot yet again. So what do you think about Antonio Conte's Spurs?
Well, Conte, I know Conte from Italy.
Yeah.
And Conte, he did very great with Inter.
Most better with Juventus. He's the reason why.
Recently.
Yeah, of course, recently.
Recently with Inter, so I would just speak about him with Inter.
Okay.
And now he's moved on. You know, so I think gradually Spurs, I don't know about their trophy room, but maybe
it's as dry. It's as dry as United's trophy room in the last 6 years.
I personally don't think Spurs will still break the trophy
home
unless they eye trophies like the Carling Cup,
FA Cup,
and the FA Cup.
At least they
and the FA Cup, the so-called big clubs don't play with it. You know, they also come blazing or attack and all that. I just feel, they might or would qualify for the Champions League.
Again?
Maybe. They could. Because he didn't lose much or any of his key players. He retained almost everybody. And he's even added
boosted more to the
Richardson
squad.
and co. There wouldn't be much pressure on Harry Kane to score goals. That guy has become more of a Wayne Rooney right now as a playmaker striker, giving all the passes and all that. So they look scary. On a good day, they can beat any of the top clubs.
On a good day. What do you think about Antonio Conte's tactics? Throughout this, starting from Inter,
does he even have tactics?
He does.
He just play according to his opponent. He's one of the best brains
technically.
technically. I mean, I remember when he first came to Chelsea, his first 3 matches were a bit funny.
Was shaky.
He was playing what he felt could be his own style. And you realize, look, my friend, I'm in a different league. Let me just play according to whom I'm beating. And he started and he was beating everybody.
Okay.
And he won the league. At the end of the season. So for him, he's one of, top 5 coaches in the world. No two ways about that. The special one, the Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp. You don't want me to mention your coach. No.
No.
How can I mention Tuchel or whatever?
Tuchel is there.
Fast. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
Sorry, this is just coming up. The top 5 coaches in the world now.
Okay.
Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho.
No.
Jurgen Klopp. Pep Guardiola. And Conte.
No.
That's all.
I will remove right now.
Who you put back?
Hold on.
Yes.
You said the first one was Ancelotti.
Ancelotti.
He won the Champions League.
Yes. Jose Mourinho won the European Cup.
Okay. Who else?
Yes.
Who's this?
Pep Guardiola.
And then who's this?
Klopp.
Now who's the last one who won the trophy?
Who
How
did
do you
win the
move to
trophy
last
last season? Last season,
No,
he didn't
not
win the
last
trophy.
season.
But on the merit of what he did with Spurs, Tottenham,
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't compare your Chelsea.
But you see, he didn't win anything as well.
But he qualified for the Champions League in the
So-
past 10 years or
So
so.
has Tuchel.
Oh, please.
After
No.
after winning it.
If Chelsea qualified for a Champions League, is it a big deal? It's not a big deal.
But it's
not a big deal. You should be ashamed of yourself. How can that you are taking qualifying for a Champions League on the merit of
Then
your
why
coach
should
as
he
an
be
achievement?
there? No, but then why should
You should
Conte
be
be there
ashamed
for?
because
going-
Tottenham hardly qualifies.
Okay, now listen to why I'm saying Tuchel should be there.
Why should he be there?
He was in 4 finals last season.
My friend,
4.
be sincere
Four.
yourself.
No,
Last
4.
season, he nearly even lost on the top 4.
He won. He was in 4 finals.
For a
in which
defending champion of the Champions League
Yeah,
to be
and then
struggling.
got to the final of the
to be
World Cup.
struggling.
and got to the World Cup.
To be struggling.
Tuchel
A
takes up
defending
point.
European
I
champion
kind of feel,
struggling to qualify for the
like you
Champions
guys,
League.
you two are talking about
Look,
Chelsea and
put
Manchester.
your Chelsea.
No,
put your
he
Chelsea.
can't talk
listen,
about United.
Put
No,
your
this-
Chelsea.
This is about
I didn't even
Tuchel.
have a coach last
This
season.
is Tuchel and
I didn't
Conte.
have a coach last season. He was a caretaker. My
Last
friend.
season.
Okay. Make your list. Make your list.
Make your list.
Just-
My
He
list
just
is-
wants to force his coach in there.
No.
Make
My
it-
list
that's
is the
it.
same.
See, you know what?
But
If your
without
girlfriend is
Conte.
not beautiful, she's not beautiful.
Conte
Your coach
can't
can't
do this
fall
list.
here.
He can.
Why?
On last
On which
season.
merit?
On last
What did he
season's
do?
merits.
What did he do?
4 finals.
Four,
One-
five, and won what?
And won 2.
Which
and
one?
lost 2.
Which one?
The World Cup and the Super
That
Cup.
2 matches you play, you are counting
It's
that
still-
as a
it's
top.
still-
You play today and then
Spurs-
2 days
Spurs-
later you play another match.
Viewers,
Look
Spurs
at
can
you.
never reach a final like we did.
So you are comparing yourself to Spurs. You see where
No,
he
but
has his-
listen. No. Okay, isn't it valid?
There are 2 kids here.
Isn't
this
it
one
valid?
is always known to pass his exams. Another one is known not to be passing his exams.
Okay.
A new term comes and all of a sudden, this kid who is known to be a failure passes.
Yeah.
And the one who is known to be always winning or be there doesn't even top. He's somewhere around 10. On that year, on that merit, who did well that year? It's obvious. The guy who came from behind to be there is the one. This is logical reasoning.
But
I don't know why
logically-
you're confusing Chelsea
No,
fans
no.
to buy into this. Sorry for this mic. I was sick, but then I have strength.
Viewers, please send in your top 5
No.
to see who the best coaches in Europe are right
Not
now.
in Europe, in the world.
Okay, in
Put
the
it
world.
that way.
Okay.
In the world,
Yes.
top 5 in the
And
world.
if it is in the
right
world,
now.
if it is the world, your coach will not even come in the top 10.
What?
I'm sorry. And I can give you a list for that. Yes.
Okay,
If
next-
the Black Star
next-
coach, the Black Star coach comes before him.
no.
See, all the
No.
countries, see, the Senegalese coach comes before him. And you can't tell me.
Zambians.
No.
the
This is not
Ghanaian-
Zambia.
No,
Ghana.
listen
No,
to
this is not
Zambians
Zambian. Zambian
refuse.
coach even comes before him.
No, what?
You know why?
No,
Do you
listen,
know why?
Listen, the next segment is Manchester United, new season, same story. What
Well,
did you say about your loss to Brighton?
Look, when you are heartbroken, you don't fear. What do you call it? Being broken again. Look, our caretaker told all the football fans, United fans, he told the club that look, for United to be back, at least they need 10 new players. You heard him. The guy didn't even joke with his words. He says, look, this team can't match any of the so-called top clubs.
Okay.
They need an overhaul. They need at least 10 new good, the word is good, players. Look at what you are signing. Look at what you are
So
signing.
why are you not going for
People, sorry, I'm not trying to be funny or sorry, Zambia Medical Association. This is a disclaimer. This is a personal view. Look, we are signing players who, by virtue of health hazard, were free agents, and we've just gone in for them. I know you laugh, but look, I'm not trying to mock his status or his health related, but on how we got him, because he was a free transfer and we felt we couldn't see any. He's a good player, no two ways about that. But for a team who are looking to reinforce and change things, I mean, that's uncalled for. He's a good addition, but I don't know.
You're speaking of Ericsson right now.
Yes, I am. I'm not scared to mention his name anyway. That's the one I'm referring to. And we are still here playing what's his name? And I blame Jose Mourinho for introducing us to Mark Tony or whatever his name is. Just because he used to chase Hazard around when we play and he'll be on Hazard and he'll do well meant he's a good player. I think that guy is not growing.
Okay.
We expected him to be growing by now. He's not. He can never ever start in any of the top 4 teams.
Okay.
Any of the top teams in the world. He cannot be a starter. So why is he starting in United? Why?
He's making do with what he has. Speaking
No,
of...
no, what do you mean making do what we have? Can't you get anybody better than even in the English Premier League?
Who?
You have Neves in Wolves.
Who signed a new contract?
Well, it doesn't matter. When players sign contracts, it's just to add to their value.
But...
So the fact that he signed a new contract doesn't mean he can't be bought. I mean, Ronaldo signed a new contract, the next day he left to Real Madrid. So what's the big deal? You know, sometimes the clubs even force you to sign it before they sell you, so that it increases your value. Yeah. So those signing of contracts is neither here nor there. And I feel until we really sign some good players, maybe 3 or 2 more, even including striking.
Don't you think
our best
your
will be
owners
7?
Are the reason why you guys...
Of course, you all know it's our owners.
All these 10
Mourinho mentioned some time back that Mourinho got 82 points. And your coach you are placing so high cannot even get 82 points to chill. This
he ended with 70.
We can bet. See, he cannot even get 82 points.
Yeah.
In English Premier League.
You mean
but
his last season, didn't he get 79?
I said 82 points.
No, but that was just last season.
An European winner.
Yeah, he's
You see why I keep going at the guy. And I'm saying this on record that he will be the first coach to be sacked unless the owners feel, oh, it's okay, we are new owners, because you are new owners. But Abramovich would sack this guy if he was still at the helm of affairs.
Okay.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Because he's a failure. Yes, total one.
A failure with how many trophies has he won so far?
Oh please, you know what didn't Mourinho win at United? And then coming to that, he had 82 points. Won the Europa Cup.
Yeah. Won the FA Cup?
No, he didn't win the FA Cup. We were beaten by you. Yeah. One of the most unscrupulous finals ever, which Chelsea played totally nothing.
Oh, no, that's the one where your defender decided to...
It was actually the following season.
When you won?
No, Mourinho had only 1.5 season.
1.5.
Yes, 1.5. So it was actually... So imagine, he went to 3 finals. What a coach. You see why it's the special one? Now, he said, look, that team that managed to reach second with this United team was a miracle and it's his best ever that Lati's had.
With the 82 points?
Yes, he said the United team he used to get those points and be second.
Was the best
was
United
a miracle.
Team. Was a miracle.
Was a miracle. It's the worst team he has managed to reach to that level.
To that level, yeah.
A coach of his caliber had to say, and he said, look, I needed A and C players. The board refused. Someone in the same city that very season was given almost $300 million to change his whole back four. Pep Guardiola. Mourinho was not given a dime to change it. He started the season. You know when you, again, a good example. When you give someone a hint, you want to hurt them. What do? They defend themselves. He openly said the players are not good enough. What did they do? Started playing rubbish to sabotage. Then Mourinho was sacked. A certain old legend came to fluke. The players were now playing. And then the rest is history. That's where we are here today.
And I mean, Paul left.
That guy is...
Paul left.
That guy is a decorated... I don't know what to call him, but Paul Pogba, when he retires, we know he did more harm to himself than good.
I mean, you're trying to say he can do better?
He could.
Who doesn't know?
At Juventus.
No,
at Juventus.
That guy on a normal day, there is no better midfielder than Paul on earth.
Except Ngolo.
But I mean...
No!
Yes.
Look, let me tell you, the things that guy can do, Ngolo can't do. Don't even mistake that. When Paul decides to play football, you can go and check. France against Argentina in the World Cup. Goodness me. Look, that's the Pogba when he wants to play football.
Paul Pogba France, Paul Pogba and United are two different people.
That is what I'm saying. That look, if you feel, and it's good he's left. Trust me, I don't think many United fans are bothered about that guy.
I personally think he had his best times in Juve.
At Juve, where he's gone back.
Because he's pumping, and the expectations in United is different, and he doesn't want to play. His mentality is poor. Mourinho said it. Look, if you can't play under Jose Mourinho, you're a problem. Trust me. I'll keep saying it. All footballers, great footballers, you hardly will find them when they play under Mourinho complaining. You can give me an example.
Yeah, no.
Mourinho felt that guy has issues. And Paul has shown over the years of other coaches that indeed he has issues.
Because I think Ozil had his best time with Mourinho.
Yeah. No, like hardly would you find a player
well.
come and say Jose Mourinho, is this or that. Conte has a bit of Mourinho style. He demands 101%. Look, in fact, all good coaches, Pep Guardiola will not allow you to come and fool around. The same Jurgen Klopp is even worse. He will be on your neck from the start of the. It's something that every person who wants results.
Fergie's the one who started it.
He will even hit you with something in the dressing room. Yeah. So and then one of the reasons probably Ferguson made this guy leave was his attitude from when he came from our academy. I mean, how would Ferguson have made such a talented footballer at that level to leave the club when he's known to be always letting the academy and the young players pass through? So meaning there was something wrong with that guy, obviously. And I feel, look at how there were so many rumors. Oh, big clubs want him. Did you see any big club going after Paul?
I mean, I think
he was a free agent. Nobody were going after him. So trust me, people. No, the commercial side of the pay cut is also forced. In England, the tax is way higher than in Italy. So if he could be taking £500,000 a week, he was almost losing 200,000. In Italy, it's not like that. So he could be lying to us.
It is, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's a fraud. Paul, you are a fraud. A fraud.
We have an emotional United fan. We're talking about
emotional. You have a very good co-panelist. Give me the credit when it's due. When I'm not on your show, it's not a show.
Self-praise.
I know my way.
Why couldn't your coach start Ronaldo in the striking position?
I want that guy out of United.
No, but see, no one wants him.
Because the reason why sorry, I can't use this word on TV. It's the reason why this player, I can't use this word on TV. It's the reason why the management, I will omit what I wanted to use. The management cannot or are not willing to go and sign another striker. A good one aside. But if Ronaldo wasn't there, trust me, they will find a way to sign a good striker. But they feel he's around and all that. But
you guys were in for Darwin, and you didn't want to pay the 80 mil.
That guy is a fraud. 80 million for that chap.
But listen, he started well. He started this.
No, don't let him be. Look, the bargain of the season was Haaland, and City got him.
Yeah.
I mean, for such a player for 60, and that guy is going to.
But that contract was actually 150
for
him.
For Haaland.
For Haaland. Payment was to the club 65, to the father 35, and to Riola, who's dead, 40. All that money goes to 150.
I think some of us need to start doing courses.
Man, that definitely won't be put in Borussia Dortmund's books, but the father got his cut and the dead coach.
Well, I mean, this is London money going to be paid, particularly the one not going to the club. I mean, City doesn't care. They don't care. But how old is he? 21?
20.
20. 150 million for him is not a bad deal. That is like,
he's got 2-3 seasons. He's got what, 2-3 seasons?
And he might secure them the Champions League this season.
That's a far cry, but you might never know.
Why is it a far cry when they reached the semi-final last season?
They've reached the semi-final how many seasons?
I think he only sees Chelsea
No. Listen, when Chelsea gets to the semi-finals, best believe the final will be made and won. The only one time we disappointed was against these guys.
Okay.
The only one time.
Got it.
The second time we reached the semi-finals, FIFA and was it Sepp Blatter had to bribe people so that Barcelona could beat us, so that there would never be another United.
And again, you would have beaten them.
No, this time you would have lost.
How?
Okay, next match preview is the Chelsea versus Everton. In my opinion, this game was blunt from Chelsea. When I saw this is where I agree with you to some extent that Tuchel might be the first top six big coach.
Before the show, you were bluffing. I don't know whether it was because of behind viewers.
Behind
this
the
guy
scenes.
was, yeah.
No, it's good. It's easy to bait Boss Nana viewers.
So what do you think about that game?
About the game, it was boring. First off, we still can't be having the same style of play from last year.
He doesn't know anything. That is why I said his Champions League win was a fluke.
No.
You know, I can give you an example.
It's
All Chelsea's Champions League win have been won by fraudsters. Tell me I'm lying.
No, but that's
fraud.
No. Don't you think that was a
Roberto Di Matteo. No,
the coach.
When I say fraud, I'm not saying the team was fraud.
The coach
was fraud. He just met a setup which was already engine.
It's already there.
It's like, you know, when you sit in a plane, the pilot set it on auto and then you go and sit there and say, I'm driving the plane. I don't do anything.
Okay.
He had Drogba, he had this, he had that, he had everybody.
But
set.
he could have still failed.
How?
No, but he couldn't.
See,
that was Chelsea's
that Chelsea team to win the Champions League. I'm telling you.
No. It was written in the stars.
Exactly.
It was written in the stars.
So if I
Chelsea
say your Champions League wins have been fraud, do you agree?
You mean coaches?
Because you know why?
Except
came
Tuchel.
in the middle of the season, and you know
we had momentum built up.
exactly. Won it in his own season. What happened? That's why I said
we got knocked out in the quarterfinal. We got what? Quarters.
He will be sacked.
You know, and we played a really good game against Madrid.
Oh please.
Took it to Madrid. Ancelotti shaken.
Lottie.
He couldn't believe
No,
it.
see that man shaking.
He
Do you
was
know what he has seen
shook.
before?
Hey,
No. Do you know what he has seen before?
The one with the most.
No, he is.
Champions.
But
Which part of his body was shaking?
his eyes. You could see it in his eyes. Okay, but honestly, if Chelsea still go with this defensive style of play, Tuchel will be fired. If we play against Spurs this weekend,
Do the betting companies allow you to bet on who will be sacked first?
unfortunately, that's not amongst the.
But someone should.
It only
They
has-
make a lot of money though.
It would have an odds. They do have who would win the league on their
not their
bet,
one.
not who would get sacked on their. I feel maybe this
Maybe
betting
we should
companies.
introduce it for our fans and give them talk time.
I think so. Yes. If you fans send in your predictions on which coach will get
be
fired
sacked
first in the
But
Premier League.
no. But if we do that, we'll be limited.
Which
Are we limiting
top,
it? And when you say top, what do you mean by
top 6, and then top 6 leagues? No, Premier League only. The top 6 clubs. Which coach will be fired first?
This is your coach. It's your coach. Because United coach has nothing.
This season, the one who
Arsenal
gets it
coach
correct.
Arteta, I
you-
don't think they will sack.
you send
Who are
in
they
your-
even going for when they sack him? Nobody.
They'll go for Zidane.
No.
Zidane.
Zidane isn't even a good
never.
coach.
His dream. Would you coach Arsenal?
Arsenal,
He will
never.
never coach Arsenal.
Maybe you come to Chelsea.
What did you say? Zidane is not what?
Zidane.
Eh?
Hear my mouth. He's not
A good coach.
He's better with.
Ah, goodness.
Why? Why?
Why I feel he's not a good coach?
You know what? For some reason, I don't want to react to this comment.
This is the same season he took off from Ancelotti and won the Champions League. He already
And
just
then- no. Wait. Go on. I know you are coming to hit yourself on the ground. Go on,
Yeah.
continue. And then what happened?
and he
So you
continued
mean
with that.
his first year was a fluke? Second, third.
Second and third.
Continuous.
That's why he left.
Hey,
he already.
Zidane is the only coach on record to have won the Champions League three times in a row.
That's up to him. But
Look
still,
at this
how
guy.
many times has Ancelotti been?
Who on this earth has ever If
in
he,
a row.
no, he's even the first to have won back to back.
Yes.
And then he made it even worse and said,
Wait,
look,
back to
you know
back?
what? The back, yes, no coach,
No,
nobody.
there is.
Who?
There is.
There's no coach in the Champions League who has won back to back before.
Brian
Fergie went, no, he has
Wait.
not. No!
Yes,
Two
with Nottingham.
clubs, but not the same club.
Same club. He won
No!
with Nottingham
Which club?
Forest.
You check.
Yes, Nottingham Forest won it back
But
to back.
Nottingham
the same
Forest
way.
is not a club. We are talking about. What
You
do
said
mean?
no coach. I've given you the coach. Brian Clough. Back to back.
We will check. But
Okay.
Nottingham Forest, you don't even remember they even won
No, you
one.
see, this is how you know I'm a historian. I know
No,
the football well.
But you cannot insult Zidane on such a platform.
No, but
That is
No,
not
no,
a
no.
good
I will
coach.
insult
No,
Zidane.
you can
because I
never
feel-
ever in your life do that. You can't.
No, I have
But
to.
I think
Okay.
Zidane was eyeing the French national team. That's why.
Look.
That's why he doesn't want to.
Are you telling me that when he's ready and he wants to coach Chelsea, are you telling me that your coach is better than him? What has your coach won that Zidane has not seen with his two eyes?
No, there's nothing that he hasn't
Both
seen with
as
his
a
two eyes.
player and as a coach.
Look, until
Ancelotti has done the same
Ancelotti won the previous Champions League. Zidane was among the top coaches who have won most trophies. 3. Ancelotti is now the highest, if I
Yes.
believe. 4.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Fine, yeah.
Look at that. No, 4.
With Milan.
Milan 2.
two,
Madrid 2.
Madrid two.
Yes, 4.
Yeah. So you can't tell me that. And don't even say that. If you can tell me the first was fluke, was the second a fluke?
Yes. Yes, I would gladly say it. Okay,
And then
other
against
matches.
Chelsea.
No, not because it isn't Chelsea. I feel he already had the team. See, Ancelotti is building a new squad now
Guy,
from
you
scratch.
can't tell me that. The reason why you can't tell us that is that it's very simple. He won 3 in a row.
And
What?
With that,
Yeah.
you can't take it away from
You can't
No,
take
you
it
can't
away
take
from
it away
him.
from him, but I
You
feel
can't.
those are flukes.
And nobody can ever do it. It can't
You
happen.
might never know.
Who? When
it
we
will
are
happen. It will happen
200
again.
years later.
No,
For real?
it will happen.
Which
it will
club?
happen.
Chelsea.
No.
please.
What if Ancelotti does it?
He
He's
can't.
got 2
He
more
can't.
years
He can't.
on his
This Madrid
contract.
team, I don't think can defend it.
Are you sure?
Okay.
They can't.
Okay, in other matches that happened, Bournemouth beat Aston Villa. I was disappointed from Aston Villa's performance. I expected better from Stevie G's side from a promoted
Another
team.
fraud coach.
Speaking of, this weekend he takes on Frank Lampard.
2 fraud.
Fraudsters best in the league taking each other on. I'll ask you guys for your predictions later. Newcastle beat Nottingham Forest. I feel Newcastle will be the dark horse this season.
Oh, don't do anything.
Are you sure?
It's early days.
Dark horse, top 10. I
Don't
see
do
them
anything.
there.
They bought new players.
See, what will
Uh,
favor
just
some
a
of
few, but not
see,
really.
what will favor some of this club is that they might not probably have a lot of players who will go to the World Cup.
Yeah,
so they'll
yeah.
be resting.
Like Liverpool and Salah. It's so unfair that he's not going.
What do you mean it's so unfair?
It's so unfair because
Qualification is on merit. It's not because of how big player you are.
when they come back from the World Cup, he'll be fresh and gunning to do more.
You can't do it alone. There are many players on the field.
Leeds beat Wolves 2-1. I expected this even on the bet slip that I made. I said Leeds to beat exact score 2-1. Leicester fumbled a 2-0 win at
Leicester
halftime.
is a very interesting club. Leicester didn't buy any, or maybe
And are losing players.
and they've sold some players. I think they're trying to balance the books as their coach said, but I think they will struggle a lot this season. I don't think they might even make it to top 8.
Do you think you lost till game week 14, Brendan Rodgers?
He will survive because whatever will be happening on the field is from management because they refuse to beef up the team.
Okay.
If they will do that, they'll just do it for PR and say use him as a scapegoat. But the fans know they didn't do anything in the transfer season. So
Okay.
he will much is given.
All
Like
right.
the way much has been given to your coach at Chelsea.
Our
Much
coach is
expected.
blessed. They were about to spend 300 million. Okay, in the next segment is the weekend review. Arsenal versus Leicester.
Arsenal is Leicester. Who's playing home?
Arsenal is home for this game.
I think they will win.
You think
I
they'll
don't
win?
see any surprise from Leicester.
How about you? You think Leicester will pull a surprise
I'll go for a draw.
for a draw?
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah, I do likely feel this is where now we start to see how a fraudster Arteta is. When he takes on Jamie Vardy, who seems to be in form and then not form sometimes, but Man City, Bournemouth, I think this game is straightforward.
You don't need to ask. We know who will win.
Betting tip, ladies and gentlemen, Man City will win 2-1.
4-1. I see Haaland scoring 2.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne scoring 1.
Has Kevin De Bruyne's role been changed by playing more of an attacking midfielder?
You sit here and tell me Guardiola is not the coach, but he plays what he has. And yeah, he's going to change his role because he has a goal puncher. Back in the days, he didn't really trust his strikers, so he had to let the likes of De Bruyne always. But now, De Bruyne's main job is to supply the guy, and he's going to do
almost
just that.
Everyone's main
and he
job
has started.
is to
Give him
supply
the ball.
Haaland, yeah.
Give him the ball. 9 out of 10 chances will be a goal. Clear chances will be a goal, unless the keeper pulls up a save.
They might lose Bernardo Silva
They don't
to
care.
Barcelona.
To those
Do you
frosters.
think it would affect them?
It will not. And look, it won't affect them, but I feel knowing Man City, they will
Who
buy
would
another
replace him?
player.
Gundogan.
Who?
Gundogan. And imagine if Gundogan gets injured.
I think they'll still buy a replacement. Maybe in England.
They have bought someone from not England per se, from the Spanish league.
Okay. Yeah, they'll buy. Guardiola always will have his backup.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, Brentford United. I'm going with the same. Brentford might win or draw this match.
With who? Who are they playing?
United.
Brentford and who?
Manchester United.
Do I even have something to say?
If Ronaldo starts the game, I feel you could win.
No,
if he starts the game.
No, not sounding biased, or I think United will win this match. For what happened last week. To have lost the first match, I think it will be suicidal, not on the coach, but the players themselves
to go
lose.
Speaking of the players, PSG are in for Marcus Rashford.
It's just a PR. Look.
Do you think he wants to leave, or do you think he should go?
No. That guy is a United in and out. I mean, Rashford has nowhere to go.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
You know, I remember there was a time back in the days when Rooney was making some funny demands in the dressing room of wanting his salary increase and all that nonsense, and then we're hearing Chelsea coming for him. I think the 2011. Look, it didn't happen. This will not happen. He will not go anywhere. And PSG don't want him. They don't need him. You have a team which has Mbappe. Look, it's just Neymar and Lionel Messi. Where is he going to start? And he's not going to sit on the bench anyway. Look, it's obvious. There's no truth in this story.
Maybe they will buy him and loan him back
to who? We don't need the money.
Yeah, because Neymar is reaching his climax now, and he's almost done.
Oh, please forget this story.
Neymar is reaching the point of his career where he's turning.
Forget the story. The English media will do anything just to ease off pressure from their boys.
Okay.
He's an English boy. They're trying to make it look like he's so important, and United stand a chance of losing. He's not going anywhere.
Okay.
But what happened to Martial, Anthony?
Oh, he got injured. Yeah, that's why he didn't start. How could he do that?
The preseason he was on fire.
Preseason
He was
is
good.
nothing, bro. Preseason is like cooking your own food in the house and tasting it yourself. Until a visitor comes and tastes your food.
Until a visitor tastes your food.
Yeah, now your food is whack.
Okay.
The real deal has started. Is nowhere to be found.
We have the bigger game of the weekend: Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspurs. Do you think the way Tottenham
Who is
lost
playing home?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's playing home.
Spurs lost 4 games on the trot to Chelsea last season. All the matches, back to back, no draw. Do you think this will happen
No,
again?
but Tottenham beat you guys last season.
No, they didn't. They lost all their games.
Are you being real?
Yeah. We got to the final of the FA Cup after hammering Spurs. Do you think Antonio Conte will come with the same naive tactics?
No, he
had?
will not.
I'm sure he will come with something.
Yes.
Something different.
He will not,
Yes.
something different.
I know
and they can
Richarlison
pull a
might.
surprise.
I think Richarlison might still be on
They can
the
pull a
match ban.
surprise. They can pull a surprise.
I honestly feel Spurs will win.
They can pull a surprise. For once, you are talking from.
I feel
Your
they
heart.
will, but if Chelsea play the defensive game that we've been playing.
I don't think they would.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, facing Conte, he will probably will be pragmatic a bit.
And defensive and play on the counter.
Yeah.
With the attack that we have Sterling and
I think we should watch this game together.
I think so too. It will be a very good Sunday match to have. But my heart will be in my mouth. I can collapse. Chelsea can kill you. Liverpool, Crystal Palace. I think this will be a walkover for them.
Yeah.
If Darwin starts the match, not Bobby Firmino like the weekend. If Darwin starts the game, he's shown against City and then against their last win that he can score the goals. But Haaland's getting all the praise because he started the match and he scored 2 goals. But Darwin hit the woodwork and scored a goal and got a goal disallowed.
And he even, I think he was an assist to
He did. No. He was on the bench for that one.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on the bench for that one. But for this, I do strongly feel if he starts this game, he will score the goals.
I mean, he's a very good striker.
He
I've
is.
seen him play.
Mhm.
He's very fast and then sharp when he gets into the 18. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He would pull off something.
it's really, really possible.
Okay, so we have another segment now. We'll talk about the Spanish league, which is starting today. What's going on in La Liga? What's happening with their financial discipline or financial fair play that they've put out? Because not only Barcelona are having a hard time, other clubs such as Villarreal, Celta Vigo have been told if they don't balance their books, they could lose players or even be moved out of from the league. Yeah. So I don't understand what has been put to hinder these clubs, but almost all the clubs are in, not all the clubs, but a number of clubs, 3 or 4 clubs are in
I think
financial
they
disarray.
are trying to check
Hmm.
some of these things they term fair play
Yeah,
and all that, and make sure everything is in line.
in line with.
Versus-
Okay, Barcelona might lose players this weekend if they are not able to.
Already they are owing a lot of players. Brightwood
Salaries.
is not willing to leave until he's
Mhm.
paid
Mhm.
everything due him till the end of his contract.
Yeah,
And they want to kick him out.
yeah. I've seen they've tried to throw what do you call this on him? A legal thing to his contract because they said he got his contract in an illegal manner and then he has to reduce his salary by force or leave the club. And Laporta is throwing everything at almost everyone. They want Depay to leave, but Depay said he will only leave when he finds a club that's suitable for him. I hear the old lady, your club, looking to sign him, but I'm not sure how good of a signing that would be for you guys.
Oh, I mean, Depay is not a bad player. Probably when he went to Lyon, he came back really strong. And I think he played against Juventus in the Champions League when they kicked us out. I think about 3 years ago.
2 years ago, most likely.
Yeah, so and going to Barca has not been
The
very
easiest.
beautiful
Yeah.
for him. So I think coming to Juve now we are also struggling with team management and also trying to get back. Champions has been on our minds for the past few years. We've been to the champions, we've been to the finals, and Barca took it away from us. I think that was like 5 years.
Was that
ago.
Barca or Real Madrid? It was Madrid.
It was
Ronaldo.
Madrid.
Ronaldo scored a
Madrid.
fantastic goal
Yes.
that final. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the bicycle kick was the semis.
It was the
No,
semis.
it was the semis.
Ah.
It was the semis. He scored in Torino.
In Torino.
Yeah, it was the semis. So I think we are struggling. Juve is struggling, so they are trying to try out other stuff to see which one is going to work.
To work out so they can get back
Because
to the
now they
summit.
have Pogba, they have the Argentine winger, Di Maria, and then Vlahovic came the later parts last
season, yeah.
and now Dybala.
What
is
happened to
left.
Chiesa?
Chiesa got injured.
What injury does he have? He's been out for almost a year now.
Yeah, it was pretty serious. It was really bad. I don't really know exactly. I think
Ligament most likely, or ACL.
Probably ACL.
ACL.
Serious.
Yeah. Okay.
It's because he's been out. I hope he comes back. Anyway, he's not going to the World Cup, so.
Okay, speaking
No
speaking about the Serie A, please give the viewers your top 5 before we cut the show.
You see, the Serie A, it's been funny for the past few years. It's not like the EPL where you can have a lot of teams coming up. It's more like, right from the beginning, it's either Milan, Juve, or Inter. Roma has fallen down there.
Yeah, but Jose has made good acquisitions.
But they don't look like they can maybe they can be in the top 4.
Okay.
AS Roma can be in the top 4. They can.
So you give me from 1 to 5 quickly before we go.
I would say Juve.
Okay, Juve to win.
I would say Juve, Milan, Inter, and then I would go for either Roma or Fiorentina.
Okay.
Atalanta is also somewhere.
Sometimes, but I didn't like the way they played last season. They were quite shaky, and they did show that they were losing.
You see, there are some clubs, once they have certain, like they are in first 11. Once they have 2 injuries, it affects the whole system.
Okay.
They don't really have a lot of backup plans.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Banters and Bet Soccer Show with your host Papi, Boss Nana, and Mr. Lloyd. Thank you for coming through. We've never had an Italian supporter for an old lady. I don't think we'll win. Honestly, I feel Jose Mourinho will show his class.
We'll do better in Champions this season.
Champions League?
Yes.
Nah, never. It will never happen. It has never happened. The last time he won was with Antonio Conte when he was a player, not a coach, a player. And that will be the last time. Boss Nana, as always, it's a pleasure to have you on the show as a co-host. Everyone knows you are problematic with your United. Zambia is a Chelsea nation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
What you just said is tantamount to treason.
Thank you.
I'll be arrested.
No,
You know that.
it is not. Zambians support Chelsea. The president is a Chelsea fan. Hey, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the show. We are out. God bless you. Have a beautiful weekend. Goodbye.